What up, fam? Today I'm going to do a reacting video to one of my old races, the 2012 Mountain Dew Invitational at the University of Florida. Without further ado, here we go. So I ran unattached in this race, representing Fit2Run Elite. It was a humid morning, I remember, but kind of cool. Huge meet, probably like 300 people there. Maybe I can pick out some people in the field here. You see Eduardo Garcia, Mark Parrish of Florida, going through down this way. There's nothing quite like the start of a cross-country race. Everyone's getting all antsy and doing their cheers. And there's me, without a mustache or beard and a different haircut. I look super baby face.
Finish line's a little bit different this year, and also for the high school races they'll have two starting lines.
I think this race, I'm not sure if they had two starting laces, or I'm not sure if they also had two starting lines. I think they did. There was a set of trees over to the left.
So really expect Florida to be up front. They'll try and pack it up early.
I don't remember the gun being this long.
A long whistle as they get ready.
There we go.
Underway.
And I apologize, fam, for the blurriness, but 480p is all they've got. I remember getting out pretty hard. I had a little bit more speed back then. Believe it or not, it has been almost 10 years to next month. It'll be 10 years since I ran this race. I don't think they're having it this year for some reason. Maybe budget issues.
Just about 4 minutes in. The AK, Jimmy Clark up front. Izuski's up there, Parrish, J.L. Hines, and Eduardo Garcia. So there's 5 for Florida. The 50-meter back, there's Matt Mizrek. Guys,
I am in the second chase pack right there. I'm short, but there I am. Arrigo Cruz right there. He's run 2:18 for the marathon now. Of FGCU.
These guys will be coming up on the mile mark, just a little bit past us.
I went through the first mile in like 4:48 or so.
Early on, all 5 up front.
4:50.
9:27 in. These guys coming up just on the 2-mile mark where we're at.
2-mile mark. This part's downhill.
Up there, Izuski, J.L. Hines.
Cristioni is one of 3 marathon trial USA. One of 3 U.S. marathon trial qualifiers this year. Mizrek won state championships when I was a senior as a sophomore. There's me! Yeah, right around 10 flat. It was like 9:58, maybe.
University of Miami Hurricanes, Ospreys, Moccasins, South Florida. Teams going on by, so a really good race up front still.
This race had like 3 loops, I believe.
If these guys can work the next 3 miles and start moving up, they'll be in pretty good position as well.
The back end, in sense, was like uphill, but in terms of Florida hills, it wasn't really a hill at all, looking back at it. But I would say mile 3 and mile 5, or the last mile, is pretty hilly.
Right around 10:30 now.
Or enough to affect you. Mostly Florida schools run this race.
14 minutes in. Men's 8K, Cristioni, Kerwa. In May, Florida A&M looking good. Florida right now running 4.6 with Cristioni up front. Former Gator. Jimmy Clark's back.
I think I'm coming up here.
So Kerwa's looking really good on the heels of Cristioni. 14:25 on the running time. JL and Eduardo.
And take that back, maybe a little more. There I am. I think I went through 5K, like 15:50, so I slowed down a little bit the 3rd mile.
Good teams from across the southeast. It looks to be Florida right now. The real surprise, I think, is Evans Kerwa up front, holding on to Cristioni.
I think Evans Curwa lives in Colorado Springs now.
is just about 15:30. There's Elliot Clemente out of Belen Jesuit. And Bert Aragoin, state champion from last year in 2A out of Ransom Everglades. He's got a couple college races under his belt now. Florida Gulf Coast runner going by.
This race was a lot of fun.
So Kerwin now with a little bit of a lead over Crisione. Olympic truck, so here they come. A little bit of a downhill. Jeremy Crisione, Olympic trials qualifier in the marathon, former Florida Gator, now running for Hanson Brooks.
I think Jeremy is since retired. This finishes downhill, by the way.
24:07. This will be Evans Kerwa, the senior out of Embry-Riddle. Those two did really good battle on this course this morning. Crisione pushing it early and Kerwa in the middle of the race. And Mark Parrish coming back on Izuski. Mark Parrish 24:28. This will be Josh Izuski, the senior.
I think Izuski is still running. Zap Fitness.
And a real good couple runs for the guys from Florida A&M. That's number 5. Those will be your top 5. He comes across 24:41. Here comes number 2 for Florida A&M. 24:46 and Jimmy Clark. Good race for Jimmy in 24:49. Well, this course ran really quick today. Jeremy Crisione getting the win, now a pro. This will be number 2 for Embry-Riddle in 25:30. And Matt Mizrak, formerly of Leon High School. That will round out the top 6 for Florida. Florida Gulf Coast runner coming across. That's a great race. And North Florida Osprey, 25:44 for that's number 1 for the Ospreys. We'll keep an eye out for them as well.
Yeah, I think this is me.
They're under first.
Oh yeah, that is me.
Peg, who used to be here at Florida.
I think I was the last person underneath 26 minutes for the AK. On this course, especially being in college, I found it pretty deceivingly difficult. Over time, running on this course, I went from probably like 28 minutes down to under 26. But I think I could get pretty close to 25 flat or under 25 for the shape I'm in nowadays. But yeah, this is 2012. This was right after I graduated undergrad in September, right before I started chiropractic college. So I had like a little block of training, and I just did a lot of long runs that summer out in the heat, and a lot of fartleks and a lot of like marathon, like aerobic building type runs. So going into this race, I really had no VO2 stuff, not necessarily threshold stuff, just basic aerobic type stuff. Pretty much it. Everyone else just finishes, and yeah.